Hi guys, it's Jimmy, and today I've got a new Rolex to review. So it's been a little while. And finally, there's one here. It's a little unexpected, and I'm calling it the world's biggest Rolex review. So what do I mean by that? We're going to find out shortly. You can see it's the larger box. By the way, now when you pick up a new Rolex now, at least from my authorized dealer, they don't give you the outer sleeve anymore, which I quite like, because when you store the boxes, you put that outer sleeve on top and it just helps protect the box, keep it a bit more mint condition. Anyway, that's how it is. Take this lid off. So far, so normal. Now what I'll do is remove the box. You can see the bottom of this box is quite unique. It has the books in the bottom. So that's the first clue to why it's the world's biggest Rolex reveal. Yeah, here it is. I'm wearing my 41mm Submariner, and in here is the gigantic Deep Sea Challenge. So this thing's in titanium. It is an absolute monster. As far as I can tell, the dial size is the same. It looks very much similar to a normal sub size wise. Even the hands do, but yeah, everything else is monstrous. And it'll be really cool because I'll compare it to my my 41mm so you can see the actual difference. I mean, just on the cushion there, looking at it like that. Yeah, just a little bit bigger. All right, it's titanium, so it does feel light for its size, but I mean, by no means is it light. Just for its size, I guess it is. This is on the full bracelet. The watch is that big. The bracelet actually does not look that large, but this will fit me, my wrist size, which is 8 inches. Has the Submariner clasp actually, so it's got the slide adjustment on the inside, so it's not like a deep sea where you pop the top. Yeah, I must say the titanium's got a scratchier kind of feel. It's different to stainless steel. Bezel click is huge. May not pick up on this video, but far different to a Submariner. I mean, I can't compare my sub because the bezel's still screwed up. Goes both ways. It's at least it hasn't fallen off, so that's good. I did clean it up underneath, but yeah, it's gonna need some parts, which I haven't worried about yet. Whereas this thing, the size of that crown, it's huge. And it's actually heavy to unscrew, like you can feel the gaskets gripping. Yeah, the wind feels much similar to a normal Submariner, apart from the size of the actual crown. But the thing that gives it away is when you unscrew the lock, the trip lock, and when you do it back up, it's far heavier. The other cool thing is no date on this, so the dial I think is far nicer without the date. That is really heavy to screw down. Case back's cool. With that, yeah, with the dates on there and the Mariana Trench. Try and get this into focus. Anyway, sorry guys, I've had a bit of a funny throat the last few days. I'll take off my sub and let's put this thing on. You can definitely feel how light the bracelet is in comparison to the steel, the titanium. Even the brushing is sort of coarser somehow. You can, sort of more grooved. I don't know, it's difficult to explain, but definitely has a different feel. Box back. So that's the full bracelet, full links. Still fits me. The bracelet's not too big, but yeah, that watch is huge. Looks like a father and son set. So the standard sub looks like a kid's watch in comparison. Now, why do I have this watch? Clearly, it's not a wearer. You know, if I wanted to have fun on the farm, I could wear this watch. It's just, you know, it's pretty outrageous. But, I mean, how often does Rolex do something this crazy? It's gonna be one of those true collector pieces. I didn't even show you guys the box. See, the box is unique too. Pretty cool box. Can't imagine they're gonna make a lot of these. They are expensive. Somewhere in that sort of $37,000 range in Australia. The price went up in January, but I think this only went up like $50 or something. Didn't go up much. But I mean, the price is already crazy anyway. Starting to get into that gold watch territory, you know, for certain brands. But yeah, it's a true feat. It's, you know, it's almost laughable, obviously, but I like it. I like the fact that they did it. It's something that's collectible. It's in titanium. I mean, it's a high-grade titanium. Look at the polished chamfer on this thing. It's like a vintage watch. So cool. Everything's just goddamn huge on it. What I'll do is take it off again and just sort of compare the watches side by side, so you can see the true, size comparison. So my regular sub is a 41mm sub. Look at the crowns. The size of the bezel thickness, that crystal. You know, the mid case. Bracelet is nothing huge. I mean, this watch really, I mean, who does it fit? Nobody. I mean, I can probably wear it because I've got a decent sized wrist and my hands aren't small. But I still don't think I'll be wearing it. So used to wearing this size watch. But I just appreciate that they've done it. I can't imagine. It would have taken a lot of effort to, you know, get all the tooling in, you know, to make everything for this size watch. Everything, you know, apart from that, obviously the movement, the dial and hands, everything else is new to make this, which is damn cool, including that huge crown. I love it. It's just, yeah, it makes me laugh. It's just a funny watch. The original versions from the 1950s, always, you know, because I was always collecting vintage Rolex, I always thought, wow, one day it'd be amazing to have one of them. And then, yeah, you know, that's never going to happen. And then this came up, and I thought, you have to have one in the collection. If you're a Rolex collector to some degree, I mean, they went and made it. The price is kind of irrelevant to me, as much as it is expensive. It's quite the feat. Yes, they probably did it to, you know, because Omega did their version, but I don't care for the Omega one, but yeah, I really love the Rolex. Now, whatever that means, whether it sounds like I'm, you know, a Rolex snob, whatever, it doesn't really bother me. Maybe I am a Rolex snob, I don't know. I just, with Omega, I've never bought anything new. I've checked them out a lot of times, don't care. I've got my few vintage Omegas that I love. With Rolex, I love, you know, vintage and modern. And have a look at the difference here. Crazy. Actually got my RS65. The difference in thickness there. So I think this is probably the second time I've actually put it on my wrist since getting it. So I don't know, I've had it a week or so, and it's just sat in the box. I forgot it was actually there, and finished work today. I thought, oh, I've got to do a video on this watch, just just to talk a bit about it. So yeah, been busy on the farm, and I had a bit of time right now, and that's why I don't mind my hands, they're clean. I've just been doing irrigation repairs, so got a bit of glue and shit on my hands. But yeah, it's a fucking tough watch. The more I look at it on my wrist, it's like you could probably pull it off. It doesn't look so crazy this way. It's just, yeah, you see how high it stands on the wrist, is pretty nuts. Anyway, that is my Rolex Deep Sea Challenge, and this thing can go, 11,000 meters down into the ocean. That's one hell of a feat. I sometimes wonder, if I did wear this on the farm, I wonder how long it would last compared to my sub. If you've watched my previous videos, you'll know this sub's only lasted about a year before the bezel has failed. The Deep Sea Challenge, who knows? It's one hell of a monster. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Till next time, take care.